Doubles and Coffee, part 2 of 10, how the PNM turns wrong right. In this house was a president named Paula May Weeks. We didn't know that she was a PNM in her heart. We didn't know about the Bishop's Tea Party. She got universal support from the UNC and the PNM. She was unanimously appointed to this office. This office is Trinidad and Tobago. This is constitutional from 1976. This office should be held to the highest esteem, highest respect. Yet Keith Christopher Rowley and the PNM have desecrated this office. First of all, by Paula May Weeks' behavior. She was a secret PNM. When Keith Christopher Rowley intercepted the merit list right here at President's house, when Paula May Weeks did not turn Rowley away, when she did not say, get lost, I have to take that merit list straight to Parliament because Section 123(4) of the Constitution tells me that I must, I have no discretion. When Paula May Weeks did not ask Keith Rowley, but how do you even know that I am in receipt of this merit list from the Independent Police Service Commission? When she did not do that, when she allowed Keith Rowley to desecrate the flag, desecrate the office of the president, desecrate the Constitution, and she then called Bliss Prasad, encouraged her to break the law, misbehave in public office, and cause the collapse of the independent institution, put Trinidad and Tobago in peril without a commissioner of police for a period of over 8 months, then allow Keith Rowley to reappoint a police service commission with her help, now knowing that she was a PNM, she was a Bishop's Tea Party, to appoint members of the police service commission who love PNM, who preach the gospel of the PNM. The Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago was desecrated, and you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the media, allowed Keith Rowley to do that. When Kamla Persad-Bissessar went to the Parliament to call an electoral college to have this investigated by a tribunal of judges, a separation of powers instituted by our Constitution to ensure independence, the Speaker of the House did not allow debate. She said, just come and vote. And independent senators appointed by the very president that was under investigation were allowed to sit there quietly and vote. A sister voted in favor of her own sister who was under investigation, and the media allowed that and said it was okay. Keith Rowley then succeeded, and Trinidad and Tobago has gone down into a quagmire and a chasm of devilish behavior and evil without any leadership in the police service now. Now we're hearing the Police Service Welfare Association talking about political interference, but they were silent at that time. Independent senators then brought a motion and attacked UNC senators and said that we behave like a marketplace. They then brought a motion to tell us how we must behave, while Rowley was allowed, with Paula May Weeks, to denigrate, desecrate, disrespect, and shatter the Constitution. This then emboldened Rowley, and Rowley now got rid of that PNM quiet, surreptitious, secret PNM president and put in one that preaches the gospel of the PNM, that in the Senate does not allow the UNC to speak, interrupted senators like myself 21 times out in 30 minutes without a standing order being called by the PNM. So now the PNM flag flies on this, an independent institution, an institution that's supposed to appoint EBC commissioners, police service commissioners, public service commissioners, independent people, integrity commissioners, and our flag is dragging on the ground. But you say that that is right because PNM did it. Turning wrong right is the way that the media allows the PNM to exist. Rowley is a tyrannical, oppressive dictator supported by others. Imagine a man like Vasant Bharat, who stays silent at all times, came out to say that Paula May Weeks could do what she wants with the merit list, because if she had a T list, would she have to give it to Parliament for approval? When you have people like Vasant Bharat and others, the Police Service Welfare Association, so-called independent senators, mass media, who allow this desecration of the Constitution to go on. This is how they turn wrong right. And now we are suffering in the worst crime scourge in history. The police are rudderless and leaderless because of what took place here at President's house. Yet you tell me to stand up in respect of a PNM president who preaches the gospel of the PNM while her husband gets 15 million in briefs, and she goes to our children to talk about what they can do to serve their country. Trinidad and Tobago is not a real place. And Archbishop, now you are talking about how bad Trinidad and Tobago is, when last year you said people who bad talk Trinidad and Tobago or who criticize what is wrong, that we are not patriotic. Even the Archbishop in this country is confused and hypocritical. That is when you turn wrong right. We must right the wrongs and get rid of Rowley, the oppressive dictator, and the PNM.